Imagine this. You're looking at your bank balance, and suddenly that anxious feeling creeps in. You wonder, will I ever have enough? Am I doing this right? Can I really achieve the life I want without constantly stressing over money? If any of this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Today, we're going to break down the fears that have been holding you back from true financial freedom. And I promise, by the end, you'll see money in a whole new way. Plus, let's be real, this isn't going to be one of those dry, just stop buying coffee talks, because who doesn't need coffee, right? Instead, this is about finding out what's been stopping you and how you can take control of your money to start building a wealthy lifestyle, one decision at a time. Ready? Let's dive in. Point 1. Acknowledge your financial fears. Let's start with something that's often ignored. Financial fear. It's this quiet voice in the back of your head saying, what if I make a mistake? What if I mess everything up? And this fear can keep us stuck, doing the same things over and over, afraid to make a change. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what's my biggest financial fear? Is it the thought of losing everything? Or the fear of failing to live up to expectations, yours, your family's, even society's? Or maybe your fear is just not being able to afford that weekly Chipotle fix? Hey, no judgment here. But here's the thing, fear can either freeze you in place or fuel your drive. Successful people feel fear too. They just learn to act anyway. Once you recognize your fear, you can start to control it, instead of letting it control you. So, now that we've uncovered these fears, let's look at the first steps to moving past them. Point 2. Start with small, manageable goals. Now that you've faced those fears, here's the game changer. Set small, realistic goals. You don't need to become a millionaire overnight. It's about taking those small, consistent steps. It could be as simple as saving your first $100 or setting aside just $10 a week. The key, making it so easy you can't say no. And as you hit these small milestones, guess what? Your confidence starts to grow. Think of it like going to the gym. You don't start with lifting 200 pounds, right? Unless you're looking to impress someone. But with money, it's the same. Small reps build big gains over time. And as you reach these goals, those small wins motivate you to keep going. This is how you begin to conquer fear, little by little. So, what's your first goal going to be? Think about it. But let's be real. Goals without a plan are just dreams. So, let's talk about how you can make these goals actionable. Point 3. Automate and track your finances. Here's a big tip that's about to make managing money so much easier. Automation. Automating your finances means paying yourself first without even thinking about it. It's like having a financial assistant working 24/7. Set up automatic transfers to savings and track your spending with apps that keep you in the know. This way, you're not just winging it every month, wondering where your money went. And trust me, keeping track doesn't mean analyzing every single coffee purchase. We're talking about understanding the bigger picture without giving up what you enjoy. Automating your finances helps you keep your focus where it should be, on growing your wealth, not stressing over small details. But what if we take it one step further? Let's talk about investing in yourself. Point 4. Invest in your financial education. Here's the truth. There's no better investment than the one you make in yourself. Learning about money, wealth building, and financial management gives you the power to control your future. Start with books, podcasts, or even YouTube channels that break down complex financial concepts. No need to become a finance expert overnight, but get enough knowledge to make informed choices. And hey, you don't have to understand everything right away. The important thing is to start, because we all know nobody reads finance books for fun, right? As you gain knowledge, you gain confidence. And when you feel knowledgeable, that fear we talked about earlier, it starts to fade. So, you've got the foundation. But how do you make sure you stay on track? Point 5. Surround yourself with the right influences. Here's something not everyone talks about. The people you surround yourself with can make or break your financial journey. Spend time with people who have a growth mindset, who are disciplined, and talk openly about finances in a positive way. This might mean following inspirational figures on social media, joining finance-focused groups, or finding friends who are on the same journey. You'd be surprised how much it can influence your own mindset. Because let's face it, hanging out with people who complain about money or splurge irresponsibly, it's like trying to eat healthy at a pizza party. Hard pass. Your environment shapes your actions, so create an environment that pushes you toward wealth and stability. All right, so now you've got the tools, the goals, and the support. But how do you turn this into a lifelong practice? Point 6. Commit to long-term financial health. The last piece of the puzzle, long-term commitment. Financial success doesn't happen overnight, but it's about staying consistent, even when the journey feels slow. Remind yourself why you started. Is it financial freedom? Is it providing for your loved ones? Whatever it is, let it fuel your commitment. And no, this doesn't mean you can never treat yourself again. We're not turning into financial monks. But every small, consistent step you take is building a foundation for the wealthy, successful life you envision. Now, if you're ready to keep building on these tips, you'll want to avoid the mistakes that can hold you back. So, if you found these insights helpful and want to avoid common traps people fall into in their 20s, check out my video on avoid these 7 financial mistakes in your 20s. You won't want to miss this, especially if you're serious about achieving financial freedom. Click the link on the end screen and I'll see you there.